Yo, what's up guys? So today I'm teaching you one of my favorite tricks I've ever created. I was never going to teach this to you, but I feel like you deserve it and I just want to because I love you guys. What it is, it's a really nice dual any card at any number that's really entertaining and really impossible and you're going to love it. So let's just get right into it. Alright, so here's what I'll do. I will do this trick as if there's somebody right here. There's not, so if it sounds kind of weird, like I'm talking to myself, I am, alright? So check this out. Alright, so most things that happen to us, at least most cool things, happen by chance, right? But if you're at the right place and you do the right thing at the right time, something pretty remarkable might happen. I'll show you what I mean. So give the deck a shuffle and as much as you want, and when you're done, just give them back to me. And this is what we will do. So just touch any card you want. This one right here. Remember that card? I won't look. And that goes back somewhere in the middle of the pack. We can give it some cuts like this just to lose that card, right? So what I'll do is I'm going to use my gut instinct and just try to come up with a card. Ooh, I've got one. So what I'll do is I will look through these cards like this. None of these. Let's see, none of those. Let's see. Ooh, this one right here. I'm feeling that one right there. So what I'll do is I'm going to throw my card somewhere in the middle of the deck. But let's make this interesting. I want you to use your gut instinct as well. Name any number between 1 and 52, somewhere in the middle. 22. So watch what I'll do is I'll throw my card at exactly a 22 in the deck. Here we go. Number 22. Right there. Dang it, I missed. I know I missed because I've been doing this for so long that I have a sort of sense for it. That's exactly 28 cards down. You don't believe me, but it's true. But I really wish I would have thrown it at 22, but I knew there had to be a reason why I chose that card specifically. For the first time, what's the card that you picked? The 9 of Spades? No way. I picked the other black 9, the 9 of Clubs. And it's exactly at 28. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. You're not going to believe this. Watch. It could have been any one of these, but that's 28. The other black 9. The 9 of Clubs. Anywhere. Look. But there had to be been a reason why you chose your number 22, right? You chose the other black 9, the 9 of Spades. Wouldn't it be incredible and just crazy if the 9 of Spades was at number 22 right now? Check this out. There's only one way to find out, right? Watch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's 22. No funny moves. That really is a 22nd card. The 9 of Spades, your card. There it is. Wow. Alright, so obviously this is a piece to do in a more formal setting. I mean, this is a trick that you would do in a casual setting like a bar or like somewhere like that. You want all focus to be on you, and this is really just a good performance piece. Alright, so there is a gimmick involved and you can make it. You probably have the items you need to make it at your house right now. And most decks come with a double backer that you'll need. Same on both sides. That matches the deck you're using, of course. Alright, you'll also need some Scotch double stick tape. This is the permanent kind. Very important, alright. You'll also need some rubber cement. You can get this pretty much anywhere, Walmart, Target, anywhere like that, hobby store. And you also need a 1-inch hole punch, just like this, to punch a card. You'll also need a stapler, and any kind of stapler will work. It doesn't have to be a mini one or anything. 2 rubber bands. They have to match in size. They're just 2 rubber bands like this, any kind of rubber band. You also need some elastic thread, invisible elastic thread like this. This is called Prim. You can get it at Amazon.com. You'll also need a pair of scissors, and last but not least, the most important 2 items that you must need for this is, of course, a thumb tip, and you'll need obviously a red silk. All right, so once you have all these items, you're ready to get started. I'm joking, guys. You don't need any of this. All right, none of this. All you need is a deck of cards, and you're good to go. It can be a borrowed deck. It can be a junk deck. It doesn't matter. Okay. I'm. I'm sorry that I did that to you guys. But hey, if you're still watching, that means you're a true fan and you're dedicated and you really want to learn this trick. All right, so here we go. All you need is a deck of cards. Perfect. Now the only thing, this deck does have to be a 52 card deck. All the cards have to be there, no jokers, 52 cards, and you're good to go. So you start the presentation by saying, you know, most cool things that happen to us happen by chance. But if you do the right thing, the right place, you know, at the right time, something pretty cool might happen. And the way we make that happen is just by using our gut instinct, right? And this is the whole presentation, like you're trying to create something special for your participant, right? Because this is more than just like a card trick. It's more like creating like a special experience for you and the person you're doing this trick to, right? So what you're gonna do is have them shuffle the deck, which is the great thing about it, all right? And you can have them shuffle as much as they want to. And then when they're done, you take it back and then you ask them to pick a card. Now what you do here is you just have them touch one and you upjug it, and you want to control it to the fourth from the bottom of the deck. So right here, fourth from the bottom like this. So here's how you do that. They touch a card and you upjog it and you say, remember that card. Now as you're moving up, what you're gonna do is just push over 3 cards below their selection, all right? So you just boom, 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 there's 3 cards. Now you just show them a card like this, they remember it. As you close up, just keep break under those 3 cards, all right? This is a Harriet Riser move. You just close up the deck and you have that break under those 3 cards. Now you can push it in cleanly at this point like this, and then just square it up the deck. And then what you're gonna do, let's cut at the break, and when you cut, you want to sort of like throw the cards on the table in a sloppy manner like this, so it like looks really fair and on board, right? Like it looks good. So you just cut at the break, sort of throw them, and keep doing that. That way it looks sloppy and messy, like you can't control the card, right? So as good as that looks, all the while their card is actually controlled to the fourth from bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's the card right there, the 2 of hearts. Now you just square that up the deck like this, and don't pick it up yet. And what you're gonna do here is appear to make up your mind about a card before you even pick up the deck. All right, so that's very important, and you want to make it seem like it's your gut instinct. All right, so what you do is you say, look, I'm gonna try to use my gut instinct to try to figure out a card. Let's see. Ooh, I've got one. So make it appear as though you got the card before you pick up the deck. All right. So now you pick up the deck and you appear to take it out. Right. So the card you take out will be the mate of their card, obviously. Right. So you don't know what it is yet. All you know is where it is. In this case, fourth from the bottom. All right, so normally you'd be like this, so they can't see the cards, but since I'm just teaching you, I'll expose it like this. All right, so what you do is you count 1, 2, 3, 4. You see it's the 2 of hearts in this case. All right, so what you do is as if you're looking for the card, you just say none of these, and you just throw down some cards by turning your wrist down and putting these face down on the table. And nothing's changed. The card is still at number 4. You're just sort of doing this action to try to find your card, right? So you're just doing this until you get to that 2 of diamonds. None of these. And then once you get to it, you say, there it is right there. And then when you spot it, you will separate the hands like this. So that card goes there, the 2 of diamonds. And then you throw the next card down like this, as if it's the card you're thinking of, which is not. It's a random card, right? So you're like this, there it is. And that's just the card next to it, right? So you throw that down, and you throw these on top like this. That way, these cards go on top last, and the 2 diamonds goes on top of everything. So the situation now is that you have the 2 of diamonds on top, and their card is still at number 4 from the bottom. And this is what they think is the card you're thinking of. It's not, it's a decoy card. So here's what happens next. So you say, look, I'm going to throw my card somewhere in the middle of the deck like this, but let's make it interesting. I want you to name a number, give me a target, just the first thing that comes to your mind, your gut instinct. And by saying that, you're not giving them a restriction, really. You're just, they feel like somewhere in the middle might be in the 20s, right? But as long as they name a number between 20 and 40, I mean, you're fine. I mean, which they always do. So there's not a problem there. But just by doing this action somewhere in the middle, they know about that range, So here's a cool part. Whatever number they name, you subtract that number from 50, all right? 50. And it's very easy math. So for instance, if they say 21, you know immediately that 21 from 50 is 29. It's very easy. If they name a 20, then your number will always be 20 as well. So if it's 22, it'll be 28. If it's 24, it'll be 26, right? Very easy math, very intuitive. If they do name a teen, automatically you know that it's going to be in the 30s, right? So it's the same concept. If they say 16, then you know it's going to be 34, right? Or if they say 14, you know it's going to be 36, and so on. Very intuitive. Same if they say in the 30s, then it'll be in the teens, right? And so on. So in this case, let's say they name 27. So I know that all I do is I know it's going to be in the 20s, and I say 7, so I know it's going to be 23, right? Because 7 plus 3 equals 10, all right? So it's very easy math. And you don't have to spend a lot of time thinking about the math equations, right? So, and trust me, I'm bad at doing these math tricks, but this one is very easy to do. So once you have your number in mind, you say, look, I'm going to throw my card at your number like this. And you say, look, I'm going to throw my card at number 27 like this. And then what you're going to do is you're actually going to try to estimate throwing your card at your number, 23 in this case, right? So you try to aim for 23, legitimately, right? So you'll say, like, 27, here we go, but you actually aim for 23 in this case, right? So right here we go, 23. And you say, like, dang it, I missed. You say, dang it, I missed immediately when you throw it, right? So I've been doing this for so long that I can have a sense for this. That's exactly number 23 in the deck. And then at this point you say, you don't believe me, do you? Now here you say, but man, that would have been so cool if I would have hit 27, right? But I knew there had to have been a reason why I chose that card in particular. And you say, for the first time, what was your card? And they say the 2 of hearts. And then you say, oh, no way, I chose the other red 2, the 2 of diamonds. I knew there had to have been a reason. What a coincidence. Now you say, look, it really is at 23. And then here you're going to make it appear as though the 2 of diamonds, which is on top, it appears at number 23 like this. So what you do, you start dealing cards into your hand, reversing the order like this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. That's the 23rd card. Now it's gonna make it, you're gonna make it look like that's actually the 2 of diamonds. It's really right here. You're gonna do a switch, and this is how you do that. So what's going to happen is you're going to regrip this packet in middle grip, and just for your own convenience, you're going to put it on top of this packet briefly like this. So you put it on top like this. It's kind of side jogged, so you can regrip it and square it up like this. And then once you do that, so just square it up like this by tapping, and then you do the thumb off switch by Brewster Vaughn like this. So you sort of come over, cover it like this, put these down, and in that action, you've switched it. So slowly, this is what it is. So you're over here like this. Regrip the packet in middle grip, cover it briefly, and as you move these down, you just drag that bottom card off with your fingers like this. As if you're just pushing off this top card. That's the illusion, right? So this is what it looks like that. Alright, the 2 of diamonds at number 23. There it is, right there. So here's the cool part. Their card is automatically now at their number. So look, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. There it is, the 2 of hearts. But just to make it more casual, we can do something like this. Spread off like half the packet like this. And they won't see their card there. You just throw these down first, and then just throw these back on top like you did earlier, right? And that's just a casual thing that you do. Don't draw attention to it. You're just making it seem sloppy. So what you do here, you square the deck up like this, and you say, look, that number you just said, well, was it 27, right? And then you say, wouldn't it be amazing if your card, the 2 of hearts, was at number 27 right now? And this is such a good moment because you don't have to do any switches. I mean, they can count themselves, right? And if they want to, that's fine. But if they don't want to, or you're doing this for a Zoom call or something like that, you can do it very fairly. But do it like you did the other one, like this, by dealing your hands. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And when you get start getting close to it, slow it down. 24, 25, 26, that's 27. And this time be extra fair about it. So that put that right there, no funny moves, right? Just like this. That could have been any card. You could have named any number, but you named 27, and that's the 2 of hearts. You shuffle the deck. How crazy would it be if that's actually the 2 of hearts? boom. Now the reason why you don't want to count them like this, as you normally would, is because why would you do it like that for your card if you don't want to do it like that for their card, right? So that that might make them think there was a switch before. So if you do it exactly the same way, like this, and then this time do it fairly, then they'll cancel out the switch for that previous one, right? So like this, like that, just lay it down very fairly instead of doing that switch, right? So it's all about conditioning. Anyway, I can talk all night about theory, but this is just for teaching you this card trick. But it's more than that. It's more than just a card trick. You're creating this moment, this beautiful moment for a spectator that they'll never forget. And this is just one of those things that is, you know, it's just a special thing that happens with you and the person you're doing this to. And yeah, that's what magic is all about, you know. It's more than just doing this. Hey, look at this. Now it changes, right? I mean, with a no. Anyway, I'll just stop talking. Alright, so thanks for watching this video. I appreciate all your support, all your kind comments, and all the likes and the shares and the subscribes. Really, it makes a difference, so thanks again. Until next time, happy practicing. I love you guys.